Hi, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Heathrow Airport. And I am on the way to Brisbane. So I'm going to be there for just over a week visiting family. I've got a family event that I'll be attending. So it's not long before I board. It's about an hour and a half. So I'm going to go and make my way to the gate. Well, this could be a fun afternoon. Just check my boarding pass before I go to the gate. And I've got the dreaded 4 S's on it, which means I'm going to get an enhanced security search. So, yeah, off to a fabulous start this trip. But, yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Wish me luck. Right, so this is the transit to B gates and C gates. I'm from Great Gate C today. And not sure if it comes up in the camera, but I've just missed my train. There'll be another one on in 5-10 minutes or so. But a useful thing to know is you don't have to take the train.
For security
All through these doors.
attendant will be removed and destroyed. Par mesure de sécurité, les bagages abandonnés seront enlevés et détruits.
Down the stairs. And you can walk to B and C gates. Now, as it says, it's about a 20-minute walk, so that's about half a mile. That's a little over 5 minutes. And the B gates are up there. You are here. After a few minutes, myself and a few other passengers were ushered through for an enhanced bag check, and then we were allowed to board the plane first. This is the first time I'd ever been on an Airbus A380, and I wasn't prepared for how slow it would be and how long it would take before it could get off the ground. After what felt like no time at all, we were on our final approach for LAX. Right, so it is now 20 to 8. I'm in Los Angeles airport, and in the UK it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept a wink on the plane. The person in front of me decided to push the seat all the way back, literally from the moment the plane took off to the moment it landed. So I had to complain a couple of times because I was trying to eat the food. I had a small meal on the flight and I couldn't get my tray table down. Anyway, I have, what is it? Sorry, apologies because I'm tired. So if it's 20 to 8, my flight takes off at 10 past 10 tonight. So that's another 2 hours. And then I've got a 14-hour flight over to Brisbane. So the plan is to try and stay awake for the next 5 or 6 hours or so to try and kickstart my body into my Queensland time zone. So that basically if I can stay awake for another 6 or 7 hours and then go to sleep on the plane, if I can get a good 7 or 8 hours sleep on the plane, please God, please, if I can get a decent 7 or 8 hours sleep on the plane, then in theory I should wake up as we are about to land, and I'll land at 5 a.m. local time, which will mean I should be waking up as the day starts. But who knows? Apologies for not filming more on the flight. The cabin wasn't great. All the blinds were shut, so I couldn't get a decent view outside anyway, and there wasn't a lot to do. It was an A380, to be honest. I was a little bit disappointed. I was on the top deck in premium economy, and it's nice. When I sleep, I sort of rest my head on the side of the plane. But on the A380, there's a gap down the side, with pockets that you can put stuff in. So that's great. I can put all my junk in there, but it meant I didn't have anything to rest my head on, and the seat, I had to lean all the way back to get my head in the seat rest. So it wasn't particularly good. Anyway, I'm waffling because I'm tired. I'm going to eat something, and it's not particularly diabetes friendly, but I've got some KFC. Just got a small meal here, so I'm gonna nosh that down. I'm not sure if I'll do any filming on the flight. I may do, but no promises. And if you don't hear from me, the next time will be in Brisbane. Right, so I thought while I'm eating my KFC, I may as well compare and contrast a KFC in the UK to a KFC in Los Angeles. So I have ordered a tender meal, so we'd call it, I imagine, a fillet meal, and it comes with Diet Coke, portion of fries, and 3 chicken tenders. Now, isn't that an obscene amount of fries? And somewhere at the bottom, look at the size of those 3 tiny little chicken tenders, or chicken fillets. Oh, what's this? It's a biscuit. I don't know why they call them biscuits. looks like a scone. Why on earth would anyone want to eat a dry scone? Get rid of that. So while I'm eating this, I'll tell you what's happened. So at Heathrow Airport, I was told that my suitcase would automatically get checked through from Los Angeles onto the flight to Brisbane. And everyone I've spoken to said, no, it doesn't happen. But the guy, I even confirmed with the guy, will this get checked through? And he said, yes, 100%. He even put a tag on the suitcase saying, check through. So even on the plane, when it's coming into land, they say, you have to pick up your suitcase, you have to do this, you have to do that. And surprise, get to LA airport, and I thought, right, I'm not going to lose my suitcase for the sake of waiting 5 or 10 minutes. So I went and stood by the baggage carousel, and sure enough, after 5 minutes, my suitcase came through. So don't always trust what people are telling you in a different airport to where they work. Because if I'd listened to what that guy had said, I'd have lost my suitcase. Seeing as I'm only in Australia for a week, I'd never got it back. Let's try one of these salty fries. They're quite nice. Like they've got some, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, got some sort of coating on it. I thought it was salt. It's not. It's some sort of chickeny type thing. They've given me an extra tender. Look at that. Look at the quality of that. This meal with a tip of $3 and tax came to $24. So what's that? 21 quid, which is absolutely insane. I mean, yeah, you got to put a bit of airport pricing into it as well, but for a 3 chicken fillet meal, it's just not worth it at all. But didn't really have a choice. I'm in the airport, not as if I can nip outside and go to a supermarket, but well, at least I'm sorted for the plane now. Don't need to worry about eating. I think I'll give this a 6. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with it. It's a bit dry, but it's chicken and chips at the end of the day. Right, I'm going to finish this off and get on the way to Australia.
Morning, everyone. So as you can see, I made it to Australia. That second flight was absolutely awful. It was the Qantas airline bit wasn't too much of a problem, but the flight for long stretches of it was really turbulent. I mean, it wasn't the worst I ever had, but when you're trying to sleep and you've been up for like 30 hours and you just bump all over the place, it was really, really difficult. But I made it, and I've been here for a few days now, and the inquest has finished, and it went as good as it can be. So I'm pleased, and as a family, we're pleased that it's all over. We can move forward, and for anyone who wants to know more information, you can just go on Google and type Andy Jones Brisbane, and you'll see everything that's going on. Right, so that leaves me with 3 days left in Australia. Now, you okay, Penny? Come here, Penny. Come here, Penny. Oh, hey, Penny. Someone say hello to Penny. Yeah, Penny. Good girl. You're a good girl, eh? You're not scared of anything here, are you? Not like me. So, as I said, I've got... Oh, there we go. I have 3 days left here. Now, I'm quite limited with what I can do with regards to travel. So, I'm currently near a town called Brisbane Downs, which is just north of Brisbane. And on Friday, I'm going to go into Brisbane City proper, and I'll do a bit of a video tour. But today, I'm going to go through a local walk to the park, and if I'm brave enough, I'm going to go into the nature reserve and try and find some animals. I used to joke with my brother that I've been to Australia probably about 4 or 5 times now, and I haven't seen a single kangaroo or a wallaby or anything like that. Seen a couple of things that have been flattened on the road, but I've not actually seen one bouncing outside of a zoo. So that's going to be the mission later on. Going to go and, as I go into the nature reserve, I mean, saying that's quite warm already. It's only like 10 to 9. It must be about 24, 25 degrees. I mean, that's hot for a Brit. We're not used to heat like that, so I'm going to have to get hydrated. Need to do a bit of shopping first, but next video will be going for a walk through the park and then trying to find something that doesn't exist. Now, I will have you know, I am scared of pretty much everything. And this morning I found a spider in my bed. Literally a spider in my bed. And you've never seen a guy my size move so quickly, let's put it that way. I flew out of bed and then I thought, oh, I don't want to do that because then I can't find the spider again. So I relocated the spider. Got so I'm trying to bash the crap out of it. And as my wife will joke at me, worst case scenario happened. Nothing on the end of the object I used. Couldn't find the spider. So tonight's going to be an interesting night's sleep. But while I'm here, as I said, as a cowardly Brit, what on earth, what manner of God come out of those things? I know that there's an ant crawling all over it. See if I can zoom in a bit. Yeah, it's really impressive zoom, Chris. But there are holes in them, and there's a couple more. Over here as well. Get them zoomed in on the Jumbotron. And last night I saw a little lizard, which isn't too bad. We have a moth here. But as I said, part of me wants to see something. But another part of me is totally scared and I don't want to see anything at all. So I guess while I'm here, let's have a quick look around. So my bedroom is in there. And I couldn't see anything. There's a part of me is scared. Don't be a coward, Chris. Don't be a coward. Don't be a coward. No, well, there's a couple of cobwebs. Nothing too bad yet. Oh, here we go. See that little spider on there? Plotting ways to kill me. Well, it can stay there. It's typical in Queensland for there to be like a storm ditch along the properties, so that if they have any rain, the water is just directed along there. Do I want to go any closer? So when I was here a few years ago, because I'm a moron, I put my hand in the swimming pool skimmer by mistake, and I was told, like, Chris, don't do that, don't do that, and I pulled my hand out, and sure enough, there was a big old spider hiding in there, and I'm now permanently scared of those things. Any snakes or anything like that? So I don't even know why I'm looking. I don't want to find anything. Ugh. Anyway, so on the next video, I'll be going through for a walk through the local nature reserve, and I'll see you later on. Take care and have a good day.
Chris and Julia chubbing around. Big bites, bright nights, yeah, we're hunting them down. From the slots to the steak to that deep fried crown. Hit play right along, we're chubbing around. Hey, Chris and Julia chubbing around.